Hello and welcome back to Frostpunk with me, Barden. So, those of you who are observant will notice that this is actually episode 1, even though we have had other episodes in the past. And the reason for that is because I decided I want to restart because there's a lot of things I've learned that if I had done them at the start of the game, I think we'd be in a much better position now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up a new game because I think I'm going to enjoy it more and you're going to enjoy it more as well. Now, the one that we have before, I hope there are multiple saves in this game. I'm not sure. I think there are though. But I hope to be able to finish that off myself because I like to just to see what's going to happen with that. I know I'm going to fail in it, but it's a case of how badly I'm going to fail. But I still want to play through that just to see that and see what happens actually when you do fail. You know, when the game, basically the game over screen. So I may upload that in the future, but at the moment, kind of my passion for this game is about, okay, these are the things I can do better. Let's do those things better. So we're going to pop in here. So just for anyone who's new to the game, we'll read this first up. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator. We did find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Okay, so let's get ourselves going. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is, because the last time, what happened to me basically was that it turned out that my research just happened too late. I wasn't able to, can we get this to go in line with that? Hang on, let's turn it around. Make sure that we're actually in. There we go. Okay. But basically, there was something we were supposed to research before the storm, and we were just too slow in our researching. So I want to get that up. Then I want to start getting people assigned. So let's assign the maximum number of workers to that, and then the same there. Okay. And then let's do. Oh, excuse me. Let's get some coal on the go as well. So maximum number there. And here, let's get maximum number of engineers on that one. And over here, is that coal? Yeah, it is. Is there any more wood around? Is this wood or coal? Frozen trees. Okay, can't do anything. Doesn't look like frozen trees though. But let's assign. Oh. Let's assign. Is this built? No, it's not. Okay. So let's get our laws going. Okay, Book of Law. I want to get emergency shift because that extended shift would have saved me so much in the last one. Right, emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else or die. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. Okay? New ability, you can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency shift will raise discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Okay? Sign that.
A new law has passed.
Right, so here we don't where do we put our engineers? Let's go down by 5 and put max there. And then let's put the max number there. Oh, okay. So now I want to start to, because finding all those other places on the map was huge for us. So I'm going to get that started first. So that's the beacon on the way. And now I want to get an emergency shift going there. So discontent has gone up a bit. Now we need to we need to start building some roads. So that what I'm going to do is, unlike the last time, I'm actually going to start sectioning areas off. So I'm going to do like this, and then what I want to do now is I want to see in terms of tents how many you can fit. So 1, 2, let's put 3, okay, and then let's put another 1. Okay, that's as many as we get so far. We'll turn this on at night time, but not right now, because I don't want to basically wasting the coal that we have. Right, next thing we want to do then is, well, we have enough for another set of tents, so let's put that here. Yep, okay. And then I want to make sure that we have roads. So my idea now is to basically have all of the living area in one area, so that, because what was happening was I was struggling to heat their places at night, and I want to actually keep them together so we can more easily heat them. And then I want to keep like things like the hunters huts and stuff in another area, because they're not as like, nobody actually works in them. People just use them as like a jump off point to go and hunt. So I don't think we actually need to do that. So hope and discontent. People's needs. Okay, hope and discontent levels are crucial for the social stability of the city. There are many factors that can affect them. The most important are people's needs. When they are not fulfilled, discontent rises. Laws. Each law affects the mood of your society, so read the description of each law before signing it, or before you sign it. Buildings. By building certain facilities, you can raise hope and lower discontent. Abilities. There are many abilities in the game that can affect hope and discontent. Okay, cool. Yeah, so my reasoning, at least what I'm hoping to do at the start, is to actually, what I want to do is, like, I want to be a bit harder on people at the start, because by like going a little bit soft on people starting off, I found what actually happened to me was that I had to be harder on them later on, and I had to do things that I wasn't happy with doing. Okay, what's going on over here? Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. But we're researching the beacon so we can then build it. So how much do we actually need for the beacon? It won't tell us until we're done, actually. Okay. Because you have to get the beacon and then the scout party. Right, next thing I want to do then is to build another set of tents like this. Okay. And then let's get the road going across to there. Yep. Okay. So it looks like 3, then 4, then maybe 5 on the next one. And that's going to be our residential area, at least for the moment. So we're going to put a road in there. Now we can have a hub somewhere in the middle when we do get hubs to heat them. So right now none of those are actually being built because everyone is working. Actually, some people might be building them. It's hard to tell. But everyone should be assigned to their particular stockpiles, and they're going to finish working pretty soon, and then that will mean that we can hopefully get enough wood by the end of the day to build 2 more tents, because we need them. There's enough for 1. Put that there, and then 2. Okay. So Everyone will have somewhere to stay tonight. They may not be particularly warm, but now we're gonna turn the generator on. Okay, and look at consumption. Okay, so a full day is 180, so that's fine. So we can keep it going until the morning, which is the main thing. And let's look at the heat map. So everywhere is going to be fine, heat-wise. So why isn't that functioning? Oh, we've already got our research done. Okay. Wow, that was fast. No, we were on emergency, so we've done that. Let's see, then we've got heating, heaters, resources, faster gathering. Let's get that. Oh, not enough wood. Okay. Right, so we have to wait till we get 10 more wood for that. And we also need to think about building the beacon. So tech beacon is going to cost us what? 20 wood and 35 steel. So in the morning, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get people working on that. Right now we're just going to basically have people, so it's kind of a waste actually having these guys unfortunately do that. So some people could have just left some people's. Actually, that's what we might do. Let's cancel that, and let's cancel that, and go here, and then faster gathering. Let's see that. Okay. So some people will sleep close to the generator. Now they won't be happy about being like not having a home or anything, but at the same time, you know, it's only going to be 10 people. I've actually built one too many of those as well, but it means that we're not wasting this emergency shift. There's no point in telling people, oh, guess what guys, next 24 hours you're all working. Sure, you're delighted with that, and then saying, well, actually we don't have any work for you to do, but you can still be pissed off about us telling you that you have to work for 24 hours. Right now, the next thing I want to do is Hunter's Hut is going to need 20 wood. Okay, so that has to get built tomorrow. Cookhouse, 20 wood as well. Okay. Then what else have we got? Resources, resource depot, and gathering posts. So gathering posts need to be built tomorrow as well. We got one person ill, which is not good. So let's see what we have here. Medical post is 25 wood. Yeah, so wood is the main thing that we have to worry about. So there we have people working on that. What's this? That's coal, more coal, more coal. Yeah, I never noticed at the start actually. I should have, but wood is the real. Do we have people on that? Okay, we need to move people onto that. So we need to take them maybe off steel or something and switch them over there. So at the moment we have people on there, so we're going to put none and none. Then we're going to put them over here, because as I said, wood really is a bottleneck, and we need to get past that bottleneck. We can sign another law pretty soon, which is good. So the next law I'm going to sign is the one that I should have done last time, which basically extends the working day by 4 hours, because they start 2 hours earlier in the morning and then they finish 2 hours later at night. Okay, so there's the law. So as soon as it's up, I need to get it done. So extended shift, I'm going to sign that. Okay, so I'm getting all this discontent hits, but basically it's better I think to do that than to end up in a situation where we regret not having had it and people end up discontent anyway. So I want sawmill next. Let's start that, because as I said, wood is the big thing for us. So getting sawmill, another day, another shift. Well, that's life. At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. Yeah. Right, day-night cycle. The city wakes up at about 6. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8. Well, not anymore. Unless there's construction work to do. After they finish the shift at 6 in the evening, not anymore, they are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws, which I've already done. Okay, cool. Illness and healthcare. Okay, so we need to get a medical post pretty soon, but I'm aiming for the infirmary, because the infirmary was great when we had one. But now it feels like people are actually working more towards, we're working more efficiently, which is good. Now I still don't want to be like over efficient, so I'm not gonna look up things that said, oh, if you do exactly this, that, and that, then you beat the game. I don't want to do that. I just want to learn from mistakes that I've made and then try and be better, rather than just follow someone's sort of it's similar to, say, in older games where it would have been like, oh, tap A, B, X, and Y, and then you beat the boss, and you're like, well, that wasn't much fun, was it? Like, I was always the kind of kid where I'd fight the boss for maybe 12 hours and they keep kicking my ass, and then I do have one run and I get really close and then they kick my ass again, and then I'd have another like 10 or 12 hours and still wouldn't be making any progress, and then suddenly, boom, something happens, I beat him and I just go crazy. And that's what I want to do with this game as well. I want that going crazy feeling. But now let's get the beacon done. So tech, beacon. So our beacon is going to go. Now the beacon doesn't need to be heated, so the beacon can actually go further away from the core than other things. So because at the start I actually put it right next to everything else, but I want to now move it to there. Yeah, okay. And then I know we need to get an infirmary, so we're going to do that. Let's go to health. Let's get our medical post. So I want to have all the medical places in the same area as well. So this medical post is going to go here, okay, and then this is going to be like the medical area here, and then anything like that is similar to there. So maybe like the place where the kids go and stuff. That's probably going to be over there as well. Now, next thing that we need is I need to free some people up actually. So let's go. Let's actually do this. Let's get resources. Okay, we can't build the gathering post because we're out of steel. Okay, so you're getting wood. You guys can. I'm going to take 3 of you. Sawmill has been researched. Beautiful. And I'm going to put 3 people on there. Right. Now we can research something else. So, food, health, and shelter, hunter gear, exploration. Well, we can't do anything yet on that side. So, let's get a steam hub. Okay, and then I want to build a sawmill. So the sawmill is going to be there. Is that a good spot for it? I don't think it is actually. It's not covering. Yeah, see, it needs to be like in a green area like that. So trying to work out what the angle is going to be. So like that. No, Jason, the street is fine. I think it kind of needs to be there. Okay. Then we're going to give it its own street. So the street's going to run. I hope that doesn't actually destroy those resources. I don't think it does. Okay, so we're going to have a sawmill soon, which is going to be fantastic. Now, we need... You're researching, aren't you? Yeah, okay. So we need to take people off something. Not off there. Okay, where are the people? Here they are in the call. Okay, so let's take 5 people out of there. Then there are engineers somewhere. Are they over here? Where are my other engineers working? Maybe here? No? So I know I've got 5 in there. Ah, here. Okay. So let's put none in there. Max there. Okay, so we have 4 engineers who can then work in there. So the engineers should go build the stuff, and then they can work in there when we're ready. Okay, then I want to build this extra tent here. Okay, so then this area is going to be, as I said, residential. Thought I was moving the camera, but I was just hitting my cap lock ski. No, why isn't it moving? Stupid thing. Okay, so we almost have enough. Wood crates have been depleted. Okay. Yeah, so those guys will go and build this sawmill now, hopefully. So we get our construction done.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Let's have a look here. I want to see. Ah, okay. So we actually have to do it in the facilities. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put basically everywhere that is a facility. There we go. Onto like that. So the guys who are just milling about, beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survive the icy burns that surround the Frostland. Cool. And there it goes up. Such a glorious sight. And so much earlier than I did it last time as well. Okay, so we've got Lost Expedition and the crash site. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get ourselves scouts, and they're going to go there. Okay. So scouts are out and they're doing their thing, which is great. so you're on the longer shift. What's going on here? Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. Whoever came forward earlier is among them. Okay, we needed a win. We certainly did. But well done, guys. Okay, so that's almost done. Okay, so now you're going to get the max number of workers. You can then start producing wood for us. And then I'd like to have maybe a coal thumper or something around here, or at least like, yeah, and then have some gathering posts. So can we resources gathering posts? There we go. Okay, so let's pop a gathering post. So the idea is the gathering post is going to just get the steel that's over there. So we can now put nobody there, and then they're going to go in there. And then, oh, something else happened? Oh, we haven't assigned people here. That's what happened. Let's put the max in there. Okay, and then, oh, we can sign a new law. Cool. So we need to keep this going. Fighting arena, sustain life, cemetery, corpse disposal. Well, last time we went cemetery and then we went down kind of a religious kind of route. But I think we're going to go with corpse disposal this time. We're going to take a more, how would you put it, detached. Is detached? I suppose it is, yeah. Let's do that. New building, snow pit. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. You'll have to dig a snow pit. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. Okay, well, we're going to do it. Oh, wow. Yeah, look.
A new law has passed.
Now, construction. I have another sawmill we can build, so I want to make sure that we're getting absolutely as much wood as we possibly can. So that's going to be built there. Then I'm going to give it a road. Let's do it like that. Connect it to the hub. Okay. Now we still have 18 people to be assigned, but there is a sawmill here. Well, this and the other sawmill, that's going to be all 18 people, I think, assigned there. And when we get 40 wood, we're probably going to free up another 5 people to go out and find us more. Now, we need to get ourselves a cookhouse, so food, cookhouse. So this cookhouse is going to go, it doesn't quite fit there. It fits here, okay. Let's put it there. Okay. And then once you have that up, we'll start getting hunters' huts as well. Now steel will be a bit of a limiter for us as well, but right now, like for research and stuff, wood is the thing to worry about. But I want as much as possible to have people working in facilities rather than just working like, you know, going and gathering stuff. So even if they're in a gathering post like this, so we're gonna want to assign 8 people here. So let's go max and then take 2 off, and then we can then save, and that's going to be on like that. Oh, sorry, on like that. There we go. Okay, and then this facility is waiting for workers, so they should be out there pretty soon. So the poor people are basically working 24 hours non-stop, even though officially they aren't on a 24-hour shift. Still, that's what's happening to them right now. Oh, where am I going? Drifting off into the snow. So we can almost get them to do it again. Now, when we have another one of these, we can extend that a bit more. So how are we doing? We still have 2 more people that need to be treated. At least we're alive, not everyone's so lucky. Very true. Get a move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. Yeah, poor people, we kept you up pretty much all night. Now, this is going to be the first test. The dropping by 2. Oh, scouts are going there. Okay. The rest of our people may camp here. Too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. Okay, let's explore. Enter the camp. Appearing out of the driving snow, a choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Sites discovered, observatory and a sturdy shelter. Okay, let's escort them back to the city. Okay, and then we're going to pop back into the city ourselves. Okay. So in the medical district, Steam Hub research, cool. So we're gonna, for the housing district, we're gonna have a Steam Hub. Somewhere maybe about here or out here, depending on the reach of the, yeah, so probably somewhere here, and then it can reach more places that way. Because no point in kind of doubling up on those too much.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Yeah, earn your bread. Okay, so over here, let's put the max in there. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. Here, max. Okay, here we go. Then here, oh, we need some people here, so let's see, where do we take them off? What's the problem? Okay, so what are you guys getting? You're getting wooden crates. Right, so we're gonna put no engineers, and we're gonna reduce the number of workers, because those crates will deplete over time. Oh, and actually research, heaters, resources. Let's go with a steelworks so we can produce steel faster. Okay, then let's put the max number of workers and a couple of engineers in there, and then let's put another engineer in here. Okay, and then you can at least borrow a couple of engineers, and then we have one engineer left, so that engineer can actually go help here getting steel. Okay, there we go. Right, yeah, so I'm feeling a bit better about things. We can now get ourselves a hunter's hut. So the hunter's huts, again, they don't actually need to be heated, so it's fine to actually have them out here. So I'm going to put one there. Okay, and then, okay, scout number 1 have returned safely to the city. You can disband the scouts. No, we don't want to disband them, we want to send them elsewhere. Okay, Cool. Welcome back, people. We're glad you're with us. Did you hear about the other city? What was it called? Chili Dip? Yeah, they didn't do too well. Luckily, we're not Chili Dip. People from our convoy. Reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. Right, so let's do exactly that. Sturdy shelter or the observatory? So let's go to the sturdy shelter. A bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. Okay. Those guys are waiting, so why can't they go there? Ah, there we go. Okay. You guys head over there. We'll pop down here. So what's going on here? Inoperative. Oh, okay. So I put that in the wrong place. Ah, because they've already gathered everything. Right, so let's dismantle it then. Okay, and so that was a bit of a waste on my part. I can't be doing too much more of that. Now we do need to build some more. Oh, we can build a snow pit now. Okay, so the snow pit doesn't need to be heated. So again, it can go out on the fringes. So we're gonna be there. Okay, so maybe put it about here. Yeah. Okay, let's put it there. Then it shouldn't. Well, we'll see whether it needs people or not. Then let's get some tents. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then that needs some roads. Just go around like that and hook up over there. Okay, so these new people can build their own houses and stuff. Now the next thing, what do I want to do next? 2 resources. We don't need a resource depot at the moment. Could do with a gathering post out this way though. Let's put it there. Just have it working on gathering those. Okay, and then here you're gonna go 24 hours again. Because we need all of this research done as quickly as possible. Three sick absences. Okay. So maybe another medical facility wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. So let's see, health, medical post. There we go. Okay. Then that's been constructed, okay. And we need another. Where's our hunting? Hunting. Where do we build the hunting place? What's this? Hunter's hut. Okay. Oh, it's not built yet. Right. You can pass another law, so we are going to go for. Can we do anything else up there? No, that's basically the end of there. Okay. So let's go for organ transplant here. The sick recover faster. Great. Let's do that.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Food. Let's go for a hunter's hut. Let's put you kind of want them all out this way, so let's cancel that for a second. It's not in the right spot. There we go, let's do it like that. Then let's build out across this way. There we go, okay. Now, what's going on here? Why are you inoperative? Oh, research skull set. Right.
End of shift.
Cold thumper.
We'll rest all who
Start.
can.
Okay, then how about you? Probably no food, yeah. Okay. So people are going to build these, then we're going to assign people to go and hunt. And that way we can have ourselves some food. Right, what's the next thing I want to build? So everyone's going to have a place, like a home. Snow pit established. The snow pit is ready. Now we can dispose of corpses, but that doesn't mean people are more content or hopeful. Dumping our dead in the snow is nothing to be proud of. Very true. Actually, you know, so one of the things when I was thinking about what am I going to do this time is one of the toughest decisions, I feel. Okay, what's going on here? Death of overwork. One of our people died suddenly during the emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. We must make sacrifices to survive. Sorry. Discontent will rise, but you know, as I said, I need to be a bit tougher at the start. Okay, we still need 40 wood for that. So that's going to be tomorrow that we can get another set of scouts. Then here, let's assign the maximum of engineers. Okay, and you can replace the person who died. Very sorry for them. But I'd rather feel like a bit of a dick now than feel like a massive arsehole like the way I did in the last one. Probably still going to go that way, but I'm going to try my best not to. So tomorrow the temperature drops, then people ain't gonna be happy. Right, so max there, and then put 5 in there. Actually no, what? Yeah, 5 because there's 7 engineers. Let's see. Max, and then max. Here we go. Okay. Building wise, we don't need another medical post. Don't need anything to do with food. Steelworks will be nice. We need wood. We almost have enough wood. Then tech, this steam hub. Yeah, we're going to get one. And yeah, look at that. It's covering all of the houses, which is great. Let's do that. Right, so let's forward through the night. Okay, cold temper research, cool. Now let's get our next technology. So heating, heaters, resources, food and shelter. Okay, let's get hunter's gear. Start that. Okay, don't need to construct anything right this second. So let's again forward through. Okay, now something I need to do is check. Yeah, so you need to be on a longer working day. You need to be on a longer working day. And you need to be on a longer working day. Okay, cool. Then here, you're fine. You can't work any longer. Now, discontent is higher than hope, which isn't good, but it's for the long-term good. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. I will convince myself it's a good thing. May not convince anyone else, may not even actually convince myself, but I can at least pretend that I convinced myself. We're doing fine, all things considered. Thank you. Thanks, Arnold. He's the only one that said it, though. The rest are like, yeah, screw this guy. Does he know we haven't slept? Like, how many days is it now? Day 4? And nobody slept? And there's a dead guy already? So, yeah. And he died from overwork. Did you know that? Yeah. This guy's a bit of a loony. We need another captain.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.